What if I told you the most dangerous place on Earth? ISNT, a war zone you see on the news. But a small, peaceful island most people can't even point to on a map. This is Taiwan. It looks modern, calm, and quiet. But just beneath the surface lies a global tension so immense it could change your world overnight. Seriously, if Taiwan falls, your phone could stop working, your car might not get built, the internet as we know it could grind to a halt. And almost no one is prepared for that. Today, we're going deep into why this small island is at the absolute center of the most dangerous geopolitical game on Earth. So, why does Taiwan matter so much? It's a relatively small island, home to just 23 million people. But its influence is gigantic, far bigger than its size would suggest. The secret is hidden inside almost every piece of modern technology you own. This island produces over 60% of the world's advanced computer chips. And when it comes to the most powerful, cutting-edge microchips, the ones that are just a few nanometers in size, Taiwan's share skyrockets to over 90%. Think about that for a second. These aren't just any chips. They're the brains behind our smartphones, the navigation systems in our cars, the servers that run the internet, and the advanced guidance systems and military hardware. They power artificial intelligence, life-saving medical devices, and entire economies. Without a steady supply of these chips from Taiwan, modern life as we know it simply pauses. This makes Taiwan not just important, it makes it irreplaceable. And that's precisely why China is watching. For decades, the People's Republic of China has claimed Taiwan as its own territory, a renegade province that must eventually be reunified with the mainland. Taiwan, on the other hand, governs itself as a sovereign, democratic state, and says it is independent. This fundamental disagreement isn't new. It's a political fire that has been smoldering for over 70 years, ever since the end of the Chinese Civil War. But today, that fire is hotter and more dangerous than ever before. Chinese military jets now fly near Taiwan's airspace on an almost daily basis. Warships constantly circle the island, testing its defenses and sending a clear message of intimidation. It's a relentless campaign of pressure designed to wear down Taiwan's resolve. And behind closed doors, in the halls of power in Washington, Beijing, and other world capitals, military strategists and political leaders are actively planning for a scenario that no one wants to see become reality. A full-scale war. A conflict over Taiwan would almost certainly draw on the United States and its allies, pitting nuclear-armed superpowers against each other. One wrong move, one miscalculation, one accidental collision in the sky or at sea could be the spark that ignites a devastating global crisis. But Taiwan has a secret weapon. It's not a new type of missile. It's not a massive army. It's technology. Experts have a name for it: the Silicon Shield. The idea is brilliantly simple, yet incredibly powerful. The world depends so heavily on Taiwan for its microchips that it simply cannot afford to let the island fall, or see its industries destroyed. Imagine what would happen if a conflict broke out. Taiwan's chip factories, known as fabs, are some of the most complex and delicate manufacturing facilities on the planet. Even a minor disruption could take them offline for months, if not years. If they were destroyed, the global economic impact would be catastrophic. We're talking about a potential loss of trillions of dollars. Car factories would shut down, electronics production would cease, global markets would crash. The technological progress we've taken for granted would freeze. This immense economic dependence acts as a shield, protecting Taiwan from invasion. But it's a double-edged sword. It also makes Taiwan a global hostage, a single point of failure for the entire world's technological infrastructure. Despite this constant, looming threat, if you were to walk the streets of Taipei today, life would look surprisingly normal. People go to work, kids go to school, and the city's famous night markets and cafes are buzzing with activity. There's a sense of resilience, a determination to live life to the fullest. But underneath that calm exterior, the tension never fully disappears. Air raid drills are a regular part of life, teaching citizens where to find shelter in case of an attack. Bunkers and bomb shelters are quietly maintained across the country. The government has detailed emergency plans for scenarios that most of us can't even begin to imagine. An entire nation lives with the unsettling knowledge that the peace they enjoy could be shattered in a matter of hours, not years. It's a unique psychological burden, living on the edge of a potential cataclysm while trying to maintain a sense of normalcy. This is precisely why the world cannot afford to look away. A conflict over Taiwan would not be a distant, regional issue. Its shockwaves would be felt in every corner of the globe, affecting you directly. The supply chains that deliver the goods we rely on every day would instantly collapse. The new phone you were waiting for, delayed indefinitely. The car you ordered, stuck in production. Critical medical equipment, suddenly scarce and expensive. Prices for almost everything would skyrocket. Jobs would be lost as entire industries stalled. This isn't just about a territorial dispute over a piece of land. It's about who controls the future. In the 21st century, whoever controls the supply of advanced semiconductors, effectively controls the heartbeat of modern technology. That's why you see Taiwan in the headlines more and more. The stakes are getting higher every day. The strategic calculations being made in Beijing and Washington are shaping the world we will all live in. Taiwan may look small on a map, but it carries the immense weight of our interconnected world on its shoulders. Its fate is tied to our own in ways we are only just beginning to understand. And what we've talked about today is really just the surface of Taiwan's story. The deeper you dig, the more complex and unsettling the situation becomes. There are unseen forces and untold stories that are shaping our collective future right now. If you want to understand the world we're heading into, this is where you need to be. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more content that uncovers the hidden dynamics of our world, make sure to visit the channel and subscribe.